Hi there, my name is Erin Berry Bliss, and I wanted to just hop out here and introduce myself. So, I am a conscious relationship and intimacy guide. I work with individuals and couples around relational healing and creating deeper intimacy. So, a lot of the work that I do with individuals, I actually call it my blueprint to sovereignty or freedom, is really getting free from the patterns and the conditioning that you've experienced through your lifetime that actually has you continuing to end up in and create the same relational dynamics over and over again. And the work I do is very somatic in nature. And I know that that is sort of an overused term. But the way that I mean that when I say it is that it's very similar to, say, internal family systems, where we are going into your actual body mind and we are finding where the conditioning and the karma and the trauma and the stress is actually sitting in your body and it's keeping you stuck. Now, at some point, it was not keeping you stuck. Those pieces of you actually were put in place subconsciously to protect you and keep you safe. And so a lot of times we just need to go in and do some house cleaning, do some integration so that you are a full, complete, and whole person operating from a calm, safe, and secure nervous system. So a lot of the work I do is around inner child type processes, a lot of parental and caretaker transformation, creating healthy relationships with your emotions. This can run the gamut. I'm also a healer, so a lot of times I'll bring in ancestral and genetic type components to the work that I do. And really, we just go in. I'm very intuitive in nature, and we work with whatever is present and we help integrate it. Now, the work I do with couples is also somatic in nature. A lot of the processes that I do is actually having your partner or you witness them doing a process that's actually giving you insight. And I love this work so much because what I realize about it is it gives partners compassion for one another. A lot of times we know that our people have stuff going on, but it's not our stuff. So we have a hard time understanding why that's actually the case. And this gives you a little bit more insight and also helps you understand how you can support them. Very important to know that you are on this journey with your partner. And so you're there to help hold the space for them, but it is not your responsibility to do their healing work for them. So just wanted to state that as a difference. As far as the intimacy work that I do, a lot of it is really around helping people reconnect who have lost it. I also work a lot with new couples who are really wanting to start off on a strong foundation. So, chemistry is something you either have or you don't have, but if you've had it, you can always reclaim it. What I notice most of the time with the couples I work with is that maybe they're saying things like they need more sex. That's the problem. They just need to have more sex. But really, when I get in there and start talking to these couples, what I realize is actually what's needed is a deeper level of connection and emotional safety. So I am trained in Tantra and I use these deep spiritual, ancient spiritual practices to help my couples reconnect at a deeper level, really seeing each other as the divine that they are, using these energetic practices and these deep connecting practices, as well as communication practices, to really help them create a strong foundation so that it feels super safe on all levels to get more intimate and take that to the next level. So even if you've had really great intimacy in your relationship and you're just looking to try something new, Tantra can be something that's super fun to play with. So I consider myself the full life cycle relationship coach because a lot of times I am actually helping my people break up from relationships that don't work any longer, or we're working on relational healing. And as that process takes place, we either see that people will end up breaking up or it will strengthen the bonds that they have. I also help people align with what it is that they're looking to call in. I do dating coaching and I help new couples really connect at a deep level. So, wherever you're at on your relational journey, I can certainly support you. But that's a little bit about me. If this resonates with you and you're interested in setting up a discovery call, feel free to click on the link in my bio and we'll get you scheduled.